because it is going crazy, but it loved taking a step back, as always. And whenever my friend, Richard Winter from the Garden View Care Centers, comes in and tells me about something he's doing, they had a car exhibit at the Doherty Ferry location last weekend. And Richard, I don't know, we've known each other for now a long time. We've become pals, haven't we, Renaissance man?
Thank you so much. Yes, we have. It's been a long journey.
Yeah.
But it's been worth every minute.
Right. And I love Richard's passion. As you know, Richard is the local owner of the Garden View Care Centers. And, of course, they do great things for families who have individuals they love in the throes of Alzheimer's and dementia. And Richard is so passionate about what he does and about taking good care of his people who work for him and taking good care of the families. His mother at one point lived at the Garden View Care Centers. And so this is not just a little project for him. This is a true passion for him. So I'm always proud to have you as a supporter of the show, Richard Winter. And you guys just do great work over there at the Garden View Care Centers.
Thank you. We try every day. So that's what's so important. And obviously it's all about the people that take care of those folks.
Yeah, indeed. And so I always brag about Richard as my favorite Renaissance man because he does more than just take care of individuals at the Garden View Care Centers. He and his wife Kathy are avid contributors to the arts in this community and to a variety of charitable causes. And so he's kind of the well, he's a Renaissance man. He's got his fingers in all kinds of different pots, but every single one of them is a quality pot. Let's put it that way. And the latest we have is this art exhibit at the St. Louis University Museum of Art, which, of course, is a beautiful place. And Patruda Lippin is here as well. She is the curator there at the museum. And I have two wonderful artists in the studio with me, Kathleen Brodeur and Edson Campos. Did I pronounce those correctly, my friends?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. And good morning to you, too, and welcome to the show. And I'll let you just push up to that microphone there so I can hear your lovely voices. That's what I need to do.
Okay, good morning.
There you go. Good morning. Excellent.
Good morning. Thank you.
So tonight is an opening reception there for this exhibit, and then tomorrow it opens to the public. And if you have not been to the St. Louis University Museum of Art, you need to go because it's beautiful. It's truly a gem, and it's getting more recognition pretty much by the day. And Patruda, first of all, and Richard, tell me how you came about noticing the work of Kathleen and Edson, and how this whole exhibit came about.
Well, it's actually in the book. That we're going to let you keep.
Okay.
But at the same time, it actually started at an art expo in New York many years ago, and he was represented by some individuals. He wasn't actually at the exhibit, or at least I didn't meet him there, but I fell in love with his artwork immediately. And so I bought my first couple of pieces there. And then later on, when I found out where you could find Edson, which was basically at that time in Winter Park, Florida, then I went to Winter Park to meet him and got more of his artwork, and we used to actually represent Edson with regards to the gallery we had in Clayton.
Right. Well, and so they are a husband and wife team, which normally I would consider to be slightly unusual in the artist world since it's such an individual craft.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's difficult, but we got along good.
Yeah.
And, my wife, Kathleen, she says always a conversation, but we need to trust each other, respect, and...
Yeah, we do. We inspire each other very much.
I'm going to get this chair anyway so you can pop up to that microphone a little more so I can hear you. So you guys currently live in Florida. Edson, you're a native of Brazil.
From Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I came to this country to keep my art. In Brazil, I was a commercial artist. I want fine artist, so I came to North America to pursue my dream now.
So now both of you then collaborated, although there are individual pieces, right, Kathleen, that you do?
There's individual pieces as well.
So is there, and whenever I talk to artists, it's so difficult to kind of, it's kind of like asking a comedian to be funny, you know, when you're interviewing them. But is there a way for you to describe the kind of art that you do? Because these are beautiful pieces. I can see, it's the title of the exhibit is called Return to Forever, but from the Winter Family Collection. But these are beautiful pieces. But is there a way to describe it? Is there any kind of commonality?
Yeah, my work is romantic by nature. I love the old masters, so I always basing my work on the past, and I create a new story with the past. And so it's realistic. but it has a story, and I let the viewer create their own story with something related to the past. And Kathleen, it's
yeah.
No, I also tell stories, but it's almost our story. We travel, and I love to photograph, and then I create these oil paintings from the photographs, and then I also photograph and do drawings, and so this whole show is just so exciting. We're so thankful for this opportunity.
Yeah, so it's almost like an artistic autobiography of the coupling of Kathleen and Edson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, one particular picture that I just find beautiful, and Edson showed me this when he walked in, and this is the picture of you two in the Return to Forever exhibit. I don't know what the title of it is, or is it called Return to Forever?
Yes,
okay, so you two did a picture at the cathedral in Paris, correct?
Yes, and the Notre Dame, the bell tower.
Yeah, it was a sunset, and we was able to photograph our shadow on the bell towers. But it's just very unique, you know, if you guys come to see the show, it's just very unique because you have the history there, the graffiti of everybody that goes to the church and leave their names. Yeah. So we play the idea of the title Return to Forever because it's there for a long time. We are married, and we believe that. We want to believe that. The idea of forever. It's hard in today's life, but we believe that, and want to. Pass that message, the concept.
Yeah, listen, my listeners really love that kind of message. I will tell you that for sure, that they exactly get what you're talking about the importance of that bond. So,
yeah, this is,
and I'm glad you all articulate that in your art, which is really kind of a very cool aspect of it. And then I noticed too that the cross in it, and you said that you didn't put that in there.
No, we didn't put that there.
No, it was a very fast photograph, but we got it. Now, sometimes, as artists, the magic happens. And it's true. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you try hard.
Right.
Sometimes it's there, and you just enjoy, and you walk away.
Yeah. It's always beautiful when it's more organic and happens naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like your love, right, Kathleen and Edson?
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
And we're gonna see that articulated in their beautiful art and the exhibit Return to Forever, presented by the Winter Family Collection there at the St. Louis University Museum of Art, opening to the public tomorrow. And Brodeur, tell me, in terms of your curating, this is a unique in the art world, correct?
Yes, it is quite unique because a lot of artists, there are not as many couples, especially working together the way Kathleen and Edson are working. The hardest part was selecting the artworks because their artwork is so good and they are so prolific. And although the gallery, the Edson Gallery at St. Louis University Museum of Art, it's a 10,000 square feet gallery, I found out that I had a hard time selecting the pieces to go there because I couldn't fit everything I wanted to, and that selection has been difficult.
Yeah, well, it's wonderful, and honestly, it's been an honor to have you all with me, with us in the studio, and very impressive couple, lovely couple there. But your art is just as beautiful as your love. So thank you so much for joining us and for sharing that with us, Brodeur. Thank you so much, and Richard, you're a beautiful man too. You know that? I just want to tell you, I am a big fan of yours.
Tell me that.
All right, well, you're a piece of work too, my friend. As I said, thank you.
That's probably a better
piece of
statement.
art and a piece of work, right? We share that together. So there's a reception tonight, and then tomorrow it opens to the public. We'll get all the info up on the electric stove for you, and including some links to the pictures and the website slu.edu, and check it out there. But it's been an honor to have you with us, and congratulations.